little one. Okay. So I have another dog today who's got some separation anxiety, so just ignore the like screaming in the background. So sorry. Come on. Yeah. What a good job. So we're gonna work on down. So I know I'm scared. It's scary. I know it's kind of scary. Okay. What is it? Yes. Good job. So we'll make this very low stress. Come here. Come here. Mack. 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 Yeah. Good girlies. What wiggle butts. You put this up. It's not really fair. Let's pick that up. I'm trying to get her engaged first. She's been a little bit like, you're right, going through a fear period. Hi. What a good girl. No. Let me try to do it again. You okay? Sit. Sit. Yes. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Okay, so since I don't want to bend over, I'm going to do a lot of these reps. So this is a big reason I noticed at home you don't have her on a leash during training, so I would suggest doing that moving forward, because if not, she just kind of gets to opt out when she wants to participate, when she doesn't, or you might say a command and she's like, this thing smells better instead. This is kind of keeping her, like, she got to participate, you know? We're getting at an age now where we got to participate. Yeah, yeah, good birdie. Yeah, sit. Yes, good job. So we want to start doing that now, because she's just kind of like, I don't want to, and she runs off. Or she smells my shoe, or whatever it is. Hi, can you sit? Yes. Good girlie. Good job. Hi, what a good girl. Good job, Mack Mack. Good girl, Mack Mack. What a good girl. Oh my goodness. I love kibble kisses. I love kibble kisses. Yeah. Can you sit? Yes. Sit. Good girl. Come down. Nope. You're okay. Down. Down. Come here. Mack. So I see why you're struggling with her, because it's interesting she doesn't really want it down. We might have to do some sit molds. Down molds, which is physically putting her in a down. She's kind of being weird about random things and like me. So, I mean, she's sweet. That's not what I mean, but she's going through that fear period. So even me hovering over her is kind of a lot sometimes. Mack, come here. Come here. Come. Yeah, super. Good job. Good girlie, Mack. Good girls. So we'll see if we can sit. Sit. Good. Down. Nope. Down. Nope. So let's see if we can get her to go into the chair. I know that's kind of scary. Come in. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Ooh, Gertie. We ain't doing nothing. No luring, no nothing. Are you even a lab? Come. Yeah. Sit. Yes. I'm trying to get her happy because she does not seem very engaged, and this is her dinner, so she should be hungry. But there is going to be a storm, so that might be not a storm, but some pressure coming in for a storm. Yeah, come here. Can you sit? Good. Good girls. Come on, let's try to go over the chair. Nothing? Can you give me nothing? Come on. Come. Yeah, super. Good job. You didn't give me nothing. Nothing. What in the world? We ain't getting nothing this day. No, we're not. You act like we haven't done anything. What is the deal? Not having it today? Nighttime not your thing? That's okay. Here. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, she almost did it on her. Oh my goodness. So she's halfway there. So I'm gonna try to wait it out and see if she'll DOWN, because saying it is stressing her out. She's trying to avoid, she's trying to back away. So I'm not gonna let her bail out, right? But we're also gonna have some patience. Ooh, we're gonna have some patience here. Yes! Super! So if she does it on her own, which is what I'm trying to have some patience with, then we'll start using the word, and then we'll kind of go from there. I want her to see the visual on the ground to kind of get the concept. Yes! Super! Yeah! What a good girl! Yeah, I know you too. What a good job. Ooh! Ooh, we got choked. You okay? That was scary. Oof. You okay? Jesus, it scared me. Oof. You okay? Alright. You okay? So visual of this on the ground. Because she's kind of getting funky about leash pressure, and we did. Can you? Yes! Super! Good girl! So I'm giving her lots of chunks right now because that was, when you give rewards, you want to give it based on difficulty, and she's kind of doing this on her own, so we'll put a name to it later. So again, she's got a very small. Yes! Yay! Good girlies! Good job! What a good girls! Yeah! What a good girls! Yay! Good job, Hooties! So I'm also like, can you down? You're doing so good. What happened? Okay, Mac, down. Mac. You're doing it. What happened? Yes! Yeah! Super! Good job! Good job! Yay! Good job! She really likes affection, so I'm trying to make it like a big deal. Eventually we won't have to do all that. But right now is yes! Super! So start marking it when she does it, and then we can start pairing something to it, like calling it a D-O-W-N, you know? Yes! Yay! Good girl! Good job! Wiggle butt! Yeah! Yeah. Got your giggles. Come here. Yes! Yay! Good girl. So I want to start saying right before she lays down, start saying the word. And I can wait it out, right? Like, Mac. Down. Nope. To withheld reward. I'm starting to say, nope, really happy. So it's telling her she made the wrong choice. But we're not going to correct her or anything. She's in a learning phase. We're not correcting anything. Mac. She's totally. I would just because of. Yes, super. So she's not quite ready to say like down before because it makes her stop doing what she's doing. So I just want to kind of capture it when it happens for right now. And also the fact that she like only lays with her hips to the side, like she doesn't lay in a typical down. I would make sure you have, I'm not saying she does, I'm just saying I would make sure when she gets old enough to have her hips and everything x-rayed to make sure she doesn't have dysplasia or anything. I know she came from Luke and he's fantastic, but that doesn't, you can have two parents with healthy hips and still have, you know, outliers of puppies. So I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more reps because again, I'm not like forcing her, because pulling her down, she pushes just as hard back up. She doesn't. I just find that interesting because most puppies really are kind of like, even at this age, are very floppy and will do those tasks. So I'm just concerned there's some like joint things. Yeah, can you sit? Let's make it easy. Yeah. And I also don't want her to not have fun in training. So if they're struggling, like do something you know that she can do, right? Do something you know she can get paid for. Because if not, it's just becomes really boring. Mack. Yes. Good job. Again, something easier. She's really like, I'm not sure, I'll text you, of how like down was going with you at home, because she seems very like avoidant of it. And like I said, we may have to do sit molds. I don't really want to do that, but we can. So again, just trying to free shape it and make it a party when it happens right now, because for whatever reason she's super avoidant of doing a down. So whether that's like medical or some history in the past, I'm not sure. Because even right now, to me, she seems a little bit stressed about having to do this. And I'm not sure on the history of as to why she seems kind of like not cool with the down. I'm not sure if, I don't know. Hi. Is it? Good girl. Good job. Good. This piece of kibble fell. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it went. It's fine. I'll get a couple pieces for a sit. That's easy. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. I'm gonna be a very light leash pressure, like in a downward motion, to see if she'll get the kind of concept. So I have some leash pressure down, not a lot, I have some. So if she does decide to DOWN, I'm going to release the leash pressure and give her probably the rest of her deal. Because this last one seems to be tough. And again, I want these like sessions to be fun. And you notice when I'm doing these, I'm not repeating commands over and over and over. So I'm still maintaining that leash pressure. Obviously, it's not a lot to like where she's like, oh, you know, we don't want that. That's too much. But I have pretty consistent leash pressure. Haven't let go of leash pressure. Also not gonna like yank her down. She won't go under objects. Typically, I would say use like a bridge to get her to go under. Free shaping worked for like maybe 2 or 3 reps so far. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do with this. She's definitely afraid of random things right now. So it's, sit. Good. The leash pressure. Yes, good job, good girl. So as soon as her elbows hit the ground, I said YES, mark that, and then release the leash pressure as soon as her elbows. So I said YES and let go of the leash pressure at the same time, because we're going to use that leash pressure later. I want one better, like, quicker rep than that, and then she can have the rest of her food. Yes! Good job! Good girl! And that one was really good, so we're going to try to do one good one, and then we're going to end on that. And I'll dump all this out, and she can just have the whole thing. Yeah. Good girl. Some more leash pressure down. Come in. Come in. So a lot of, like, see how she's kind of looking away? I'm just curious of what the conflict has been in the past with the down. Yeah, come. Yeah, come on. See the, like, avoid it, and she kind of licks her lips, and she's like, mm-mm. I just wonder what happened with that. If somebody pushed her down, like, I don't know. Mack. Break. Yeah, I'm gonna give her something because she's completely avoiding looking at me at this point. It's so odd. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Give her an easy one. Down. Come on. Completely avoiding. See that? It's just the weirdest. It's not weird. I just think there's a history or some sort of association with the DOWN that she's like, oh my God, and like just doesn't want to. So it's either something happened when she was younger, or she's got a like hip thing going on and it's not super comfortable to lay down, right? So we'll figure it out, but I don't know that she's in any pain though, so but that doesn't mean she might not have a dysplastic hip or something like that. Hi. Hello. Can you sit? Yes. Good girl. Good job. Can you down? Completely checking out. Down. So I'm gonna give a little more pressure. Down. Come on. You got it. This is a significant amount of pressure because she's avoiding me anyway. I don't really want to do that to a puppy, but we're 6, almost 7 months, so. Come on. Down. Like, this is not ideal, right? I would love. She's like locking it down. Yay! Good girlies! Good job! And I really don't want to have to end on a bunch of leash pressure. So So, you know, what a good girl. Can you sit? Okay, can you sit? Yes, good girl. It's gonna be all of it. You can just do it. Yeah. Can you down, down. Come on, you're so close. Down. Down. Yes! Yeah! Super! Some of it is very fun and play. And you're gonna get your whole meal. Yes, you are. You're gonna get that. That was a good job. Yeah, what a good girl. What a good girl. Yay, what a good girl. Good job. Good girl. So I wanted it to be a big, happy moment, big event. Honestly, kind of up for her. I say stress in the sense of she doesn't love it, not in the sense that I'm like scaring her. But life is stressful in general, and I know I probably will say that in other videos, but we need to acclimate them to being a little bit stressed, because that's just kind of life. It gets hot, you move in the shade. You know, you have, like, you want to make sure, well, I'll do some videos too on handling, because I've noticed she's, hi, yeah, and I've noticed she's not super on board with being handled. Like, sweet, but I think, like, grabbing at a good job. The big branch, like that. Of like grabbing at her collar and things you're gonna do at the vet, right? So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, pieces, yeah. That's how about we just go try to potty now that we just ate all that kibbles? Yeah, all that kibbles. Hey, beauty. Okay. Yeah, you sweet. Oh my goodness. I gotta go cut it off. Gotta go cut that camera off. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my sweet peach. Oh my goodness, my sweetie peach. Can you sit? Yeah! I gotta go cut that camera off. I wanna go cut the camera off. Okay. Drag that around.